There are ancient practices that can't be explained, only felt. Wise women have always known this. When everything seemed difficult, they turned to something silent, yet powerful. This ritual has been passed down through generations, always among those who needed immediate relief. And when done the right way, it brings money, real money. This isn't some magazine charm. It's a sacred code respected by those who understand the power of the invisible. If you're tired of watching your money disappear before the end of the month, maybe it's time to listen to what's been kept for so long. If these words touched you like this video now, it's not just a click. It's a way to seal this moment, to say, I open myself to this energy. And in the comments, write one word, ready. That's it. Ready to change, ready to receive, ready to remember what, deep down, you've always known. Close your eyes for a moment, unless you're driving, and take a deep breath. Inhale slowly and exhale, as if releasing a weight you've been carrying for years. Now, imagine this scene. You wake up on a peaceful morning. Soft light pours through the window, and for some reason, you feel like something is different. That early morning anxiety isn't there. There's no tightness in your chest, no mental math of your bills spinning in your head. You get up, make your coffee, and when you pick up your phone to check your bank balance, there's an amount there. It may not be a fortune, but it's enough to change your day. Maybe it's a forgotten sale, an early payment, someone deciding to reimburse you for something old. You don't know where it came from. You just know it came. Now pause and think. How many times have you wished for this? A break, a sigh, a small miracle, something simple, but that would make you feel at peace, make you feel that things will finally start moving forward. This ritual, this number, this code you're going to learn today doesn't promise to change your entire life overnight, but it has a strange, almost magical ability to open doors where there were only walls before. And you don't need to fully understand how. You just need to be open to trying. Women from different parts of the world, especially those who have seen a lot in life, began applying this same ritual. And the reports sound similar. They're quiet, but consistent. Money came in. The client came back. The debt was renegotiated, always followed by lines like, I can't explain it. I just know it happened. Maybe you've felt this before, a strong intuition, a coincidence that felt like a message. Maybe it was a prayer said at the perfect time, a candle lit at the exact moment. You couldn't explain it, but you felt there was something there. And it's not just a feeling. Science has already proven the power of visualization. When you imagine something vividly, your brain activates the same areas as if it were really happening. It's like your mind is rehearsing reality before it arrives. So imagine now, in as much detail as possible, your bills paid, your pantry full, the face of someone you love looking lighter, worry-free, and you with control back in your hands. What's about to be revealed here isn't a trick. It's an ancient energy practice connected to your intention, your emotion, and your faith. And when those three elements align, something happens. You don't need to believe just yet. You just need to stay with me. Because in the next few minutes, I'll show you step by step how to activate this code. But more importantly, I'll teach you how to reconnect with a force that never left you. It was just waiting for you to remember. And from here on out, every second matters. Because the more you understand what's behind this number, the stronger it becomes. Stay with me. The most powerful part is still to come. If this content is stirring something inside you, click the like button. It saves the video to your list, and you can return to it anytime you need to repeat the ritual. Now take another deep breath, because we're about to enter a different space, a space where energy moves with intention, and where everything begins to align. Before revealing the numbers, we need to open this path the right way, and for that, we'll call upon a presence that has been invoked for centuries in times of difficulty, clarity, and provision. His name is Uriel, the archangel of light, wisdom, and fair prosperity. You don't need to follow any specific religion. You just need to have respect and a sincere desire to change what can no longer stay the same. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn the full ritual. You'll learn how to use the right color, the right number, and the right words. But more than that, you're going to feel it, because this isn't just a method, it's a reunion with something that has always been by your side. Now that you're here, with an open mind and a calmer heart, it's time to begin the ritual. This is the turning point. But pay attention, everything starts with true intention. It's not about doing it just to do it. It's about feeling deeply. Take a white sheet of paper, a clean new sheet. It represents a new cycle, a new phase. Nothing old, nothing reused. This sheet is the foundation of your new energy. Now, with a red pen, write the number 520 in the center of the page. Big, calmly, with presence, without distraction. Why red? Because this color has a direct effect on our nervous system. It increases heart rate, stimulates action, triggers the internal alert. In energetic language, red is life's call to the present. It activates manifestation. When you write in this color, you're not just jotting something down. You're declaring to the universe, I'm ready. Let it come. As you write, pay attention to your breath. If it's fast, slow it down. If it's shallow, deepen it. Inhale to a count of 4, hold, and exhale to 5. Your body needs to know something important is happening. It needs to join in with you. The number 520 carries an ancestral vibration. This sequence has been used in healing practices and abundance attraction for hundreds of years, long before being popularized by modern methods. It represents all at once swift action, 5, harmony with others, and the unseen, 2, and the fertile void from which everything is born, 0. This number was used by people at their breaking point, when nothing else worked, when logic wasn't enough anymore, and surprisingly, it was in those exact moments that its power showed up. Now, with the number written down, hold the sheet with both hands. Slowly bring it to your chest, right at the center. to your heart chakra, where your truth lives, where your faith resides. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the warmth of your hands, the pulse of your body. Imagine this number vibrating, radiating a soft light, as if it were alive, as if something inside you recognized this sequence, as if you've done this before. In this moment, say silently or softly, with as much sincerity as you can, I accept, I allow, I trust. These 3 phrases unlock unconscious resistance. They signal to your mind that it's safe to receive, that there's no danger in prospering, that you can release the fear, the belief that it's hard, the feeling that it's never for you. Now pay attention. The ideal time to do this ritual is right after waking up, when your mind is still between sleep and alertness. In that state, called the alpha state, your consciousness is more receptive, your beliefs are more flexible, and what you place there in that window goes deeper, plants more firmly. But if you're watching now and that time has passed, don't worry. Do it anyway. Energy responds to presence, not the clock. Just don't postpone it. Because every time you say, I'll do it later, a part of you loses strength. And the energy around you right now, it's sensitive. It listens. And it waits. Take the paper, write the number, place it on your chest, breathe, say the phrases, and finally store this paper in a place where no one will touch it. A drawer, a box, a book. What matters is that it's yours, and that it represents to you a silent commitment to the abundance that is on its way. This was just the first part, and what comes next is even stronger, because now we're going to call upon a force that is always willing to help, when invoked in the right way. Now that the number has been activated, we've reached the most sacred part of the ritual. This is where we invoke not just an energy, but a presence. Uriel, Uriel, Uriel. Say this name with respect, with reverence, with intention. Uriel is the archangel of light who reveals. He's the one who illuminates dark paths, who shows exits where there were only blocks. He's the one who supports the practical wisdom of life, abundance, organization, the order of things that flow. Your religion doesn't matter. Your past doesn't matter. What matters now is your willingness to ask for help and to receive it. The universe honors those who ask with humility and act with trust. Hold the sheet with the number 520 again, and this time say from the heart, Uriel, reveal the path of provision. Uriel, illuminate what is blocked. Uriel, bring clarity and movement to what is stagnant. Repeat these phrases like you're talking to an old friend, someone who already knows you, who understands your fears, your frustrations, your sleepless nights. This is not the time to make lists or to think about how it's going to happen. This is the time to trust, to surrender. And now the phrase that seals this part of the ritual. Say it with intention, with firmness, as if you're pressing an invisible button within your energy field. Code activated. Just like that. 3 words that tell the universe, I've started. I've taken the first step. Now, I let it unfold. You can repeat this invocation anytime you want to reinforce your energy, in the morning, at night, or in that moment of the day when doubt tries to creep back in. When you feel like you need support, say, Uriel, 3 times, softly, in your mind. It doesn't matter, because energy doesn't need noise. It needs presence. You're no longer alone. You never were. But now, you're consciously accompanied. Now that you've activated the number, now that you've called on Uriel, it's time for the most intimate part of this ritual, rewriting what you believe about money. Because here's the thing, it doesn't matter how much you want it or how hard you try. If deep down in the core of your mind you still feel like you don't deserve it, the flow won't come, or it will, and it'll leave just as quickly. The root of the problem almost always lies in what you've heard throughout your life. Phrases like, money doesn't grow on trees, people with money don't have peace, or this isn't for people like us. You might not say it consciously, but your mind carries it, and your body obeys. The energy shuts down. Abundance comes close but doesn't enter. That's why now together we're going to undo those beliefs and plant new ones, lighter, truer, more yours. Close your eyes if you can. Take a deep breath and repeat with me, out loud if possible, if not in your mind. What matters is that you feel it. I am worthy of receiving money with ease. I am worthy of receiving money with ease. I am worthy of receiving money with ease. As you repeat it, notice if anything inside you resists. A voice saying, "But I've never had that before." If that voice shows up, just listen and keep going, because now you're the one choosing what comes in and what stays. Money loves me and finds me wherever I am. Money loves me and finds me wherever I am. Money loves me and finds me wherever I am. Picture it for a second. Money coming to you like a breeze, like an unexpected letter with good news, like a gift. No effort, no guilt, just because you exist, just because you made space for it. And now, the most symbolic phrase of this ritual, money like rice. Money like rice. Money like rice. Money like rice, a simple food present in so many cultures. It's never missing from the table of those who have faith. It's never denied to someone in need. Rice is a symbol of abundance, care, continuous provision. Say this phrase like you're speaking to your inner child, that part of you that just wanted safety, just wanted to know that by the end of the month, everything would be okay. When you repeat these phrases, you're activating something far greater than an idea. You're reprogramming your subconscious, the part of your mind that decides 95% of what happens in your life without you even realizing it. And now, I want you to choose one of the phrases, the one that touched you the most, the one that stirred something deep inside. It might be the simplest one. It might be the one that made you tear up. That's your key. Write in the comments which phrase resonated most with you. And also write, I am a money magnet. It's not just a phrase. It's a declaration. It's you telling the world and yourself, that you're ready to receive, that you're releasing fear, that you're choosing something new. When you comment, you anchor the experience. And more than that, you inspire other women who, just like you, might be needing that strength right now. You're not here by accident, and you are not alone. This ritual is creating waves, and every word, every breath, every intention is a part of it. You've already written, you've already activated, you've already spoken to Uriel, you've already declared your worth, but now comes the most delicate and perhaps the most powerful moment: integration. What are you feeling right now in this instant? Maybe a light shiver, a gentle warmth in your chest, or a new silence in your mind. This isn't a coincidence. This is your energy field responding. It's your body saying, something has shifted. In ancestral spirituality, the wise always taught that after a ritual, the most important thing isn't what you do, it's what you quiet. Because silence isn't empty. Silence is where transformation rests, where the invisible begins to organize itself. Take a deep breath. Breathe with intention. Breathe with presence. This is the moment when everything settles, when everything finds its place. The mind stops racing. The heart expands. The soul whispers, now it's safe. And understand, this isn't just any kind of silence. It's ritual silence. The silence that comes after surrender, after invocation, after affirmation. It's when you've done everything you could, and now you trust. This type of silence has a name in psychology: the assimilation zone. It's the space the brain needs to recognize that something new has arrived, and that it deserves to stay. If you interrupt now, if you go back to your routine, your phone, your problems, your energy field closes again, the frequency drops, the vibration fades. But if you stay here just a few more seconds, in peace, in silence, in presence, you're telling the universe, I'm not in a hurry, I have faith. And that's when the magic happens. Not movie magic, real magic. The kind you notice days later when an answer comes, when an idea appears out of nowhere, when someone says, I don't know why, but I thought of you. You'll notice, maybe not today, but you will, because you're no longer trying to attract money out of desperation. You're welcoming prosperity with wisdom, and that changes everything. Imagine for a moment that your whole body is a vibrational field. Every cell in you is now tuned to receive. There's no noise, no resistance, only receptivity. And in that state, everything flows. Now, before we finish, I want to ask you something simple and very important. Return to this video over the next few days. Listen to it again, especially this part, because the more you sit in silence after the ritual, the more you anchor this new version of yourself. The version that doesn't beg, that doesn't doubt, that already knows. You are becoming that woman now, in this exact moment. And by repeating this silent state, this conscious calm, you are teaching your brain that this is the new normal, that it's safe to relax, that it's possible to receive without struggle. Imagine that your financial life is being reorganized behind the scenes. Imagine that right now. Money is already on its way. It just needs you to hold the door open. And you hold that door with silence, with breath, with faith, not desperate faith, but mature faith, calm, steady. Silence is not the end of the ritual. It is the beginning of the transformation. If you've made it this far, it's because something inside you recognized this path. Maybe it wasn't through words, maybe it wasn't through logic, but it was through your heart. And that matters more than any explanation. Maybe you're wondering, does this really work? And I understand. Because after so many years of trying, so many empty promises, so many disappointments, it's only natural to doubt. But let me ask you something real. What do you have to lose by genuinely trying with an open heart, a ritual that has quietly crossed generations and arrived right here to you in this moment of your life? If it didn't work, it would have been forgotten, abandoned, erased by time. But what's true remains. What touches the soul survives time. What truly transforms is passed from mouth to mouth, from mother to daughter, from grandmother to granddaughter, even without making a sound. This ritual didn't survive by chance. It survived because it works. And it works especially for those who do it with presence, with respect, with repetition. You can repeat this video as many times as you like. In fact, the more you repeat it, the more your mind absorbs, the more your energy adjusts, the more your field strengthens. Psychology has already proven that our brain learns through repetition and emotion. And this video was created to deliver exactly that. Emotional information, connected to symbols that speak to the deepest part of your mind. So if a phrase struck you, if a part moved you, go back to it. Watch it again. Close your eyes. Relive the scene, because that's how you plant a new reality, a new version of yourself. And don't keep it all to yourself. If this ritual touched something inside you, share it with a friend, with your sister, with someone who's tired of fighting alone. Sometimes what saves a life isn't financial help. It's a word, a reminder, a code activated at just the right moment. This video might be that reminder for someone, and you can be the channel for it with a simple click. And if you want to mark that you've completed this process, with awareness, with maturity, with faith, write in the comments, I receive, I trust, I continue. 3 phrases, 3 archetypes, 3 stages of transformation. I receive, you accept that you are worthy. I trust, you release control and allow life to surprise you. I continue, you understand this is just the beginning, and that true change happens step by step. You may not see the signs today, but you'll start to feel them in the details, in the conversations, in the dreams, in the little coincidences you used to overlook, and now begin to notice, because you've become someone else, not someone completely new, but someone more whole, more connected, more grounded. And this woman, the one you are now, she doesn't need to chase anything. She attracts, because her energy has changed. And when the energy changes, the world responds. Now that everything has been said, activated, and felt, there is one final step, a step that may seem small, but that determines whether the energy keeps flowing or shuts down. That step is gratitude. But here, we're not talking about the automatic surface level kind of gratitude, not the thank you learned to say out of politeness. This is something else. It's the kind of gratitude that rises when you realize that even before everything changes on the outside, something has already begun shifting on the inside. It's when you understand that the simple fact that you are here, alive, with a new chance, with a new code, with new energy around you, is already enough to say thank you. And when you thank with an open heart, the universe understands that you're ready to receive more, because it only delivers in abundance to those who are not trapped in the scarcity of fear. So now, with your eyes closed or open, with or without words, feel that gratitude for trusting yourself, for giving yourself this chance, for staying until the end. Gratitude for every part of you that, even tired, chose to try one more time. Gratitude for who you've been until today, because she's the one who brought you here. And gratitude for who you are becoming, because she's the one who will carry everything that comes next. You can, if you'd like, mentally repeat now, thank you, life. Thank you, universe. Thank you, me. Thank you, life. Thank you, universe. Thank you, me. Thank you, life. Thank you, universe. Thank you, me. And when you feel ready, open your eyes slowly. The ritual is complete. The energy is in motion. And the best part, you are ready to receive. If this video touched you, carry this ritual with you into your day, your week, your new life. Come back whenever you need. And remember, gratitude is not the end. Gratitude is the bridge that connects the now to what is coming.